Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Game number 3 of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
The key to me is driving in runs. Their runners in scoring position, they've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball and drive him in. Just the little things. And as they continue to add on inning by inning, before you know it, you put together a good game. That's what they got to do.
Kirk Reeder gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned this craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. The center fielder is the key to me. He is a tremendous athlete. He's always the best on the field, it seems like, right? You can put him at short if you wanted to, and this guy fits everything you ask. He catches grounders, he can catch the fly ball, and he makes all the throws. He is fun to watch.
At the plate, Edgar Renteria. He will lead this one off today.
Miami, shortstop, Edgar Renteria.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. To third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, catcher, Benito Santiago.
So coming to the plate, Benito Santiago. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
So striding forward now, Gary Sheffield. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys, you're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Two and two count. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be fun. I mean, they're facing a pitcher who gives up a lot of home runs. Now, as the hitters, will they stay patient, continue to look for your pitch? Because you know he's giving up a lot of home runs. Or will you stay within yourself and be able to take advantage of when he does make a mistake? Because he will make a mistake. All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
At the plate, Marcus Grissom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off for the
first.
Nationals, center fielder Marcus Grissom.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
2-1 as he misses with a slurve there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Barber will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And with one away, here's the dimensions for beautiful new Nationals Park, complete with Washingtonian cherry trees out there in center field plaza. Fairly standard dimensions, 336 down the line in left, 377 to left center, 403 straight away, and 370 to right center, and 335 down the right field line. Coming to the plate now, Mike Kensing. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sheffield has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder Moses Alou.
Now at the plate, Moses Alou. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. Barber has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. So striding in, Jeff Conine. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Fielder, Jeff Conine.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. hit in the air out to right. Walker on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Greg Colbrun.
Stepping in, Greg Colbrun. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Berry ranges to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Brett Barber.
Digging in, Brett Barber. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Larry Walker. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Larry Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box, Darren Fletcher. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Comes the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Nobody out. Runner on first. There goes the runner. Opposite field to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Will Cordero.
In now, Will Cordero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Runners are at first and third with none out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Brown is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Old Glory blowing in the wind as we are back for the top of the third from the home of the Nats. Now at the plate, Mark Kotsay. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Alou makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Jerry Brown.
Stepping up to the plate, Jerry Brown. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another 0-2 home. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And it's grounded foul. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. On the ground up the middle, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Well, that wasn't a very good pitch to hit, but there's a lot of hits up the middle. Dropped the bat head on it, stayed with it, and just took it back up the box.
Gardner.
Stepping in now, Mark Gardner. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Hey, a great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Nationals lead it 1-0. In now, Sean Berry comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Sean.
Into the
Berry.
windup and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. But you can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
Now at the plate, Kirk Reeder. First pitch, a check at first, and he's back in standing. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 9, Marcus Grissom.
Digging in to try it again. Marcus Grissom, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Berry is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Mike Kensing.
Into the box, Mike Kensing, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. One-zero count. Here it is, and there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here it comes, 2-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he needed a sand wedge to hit that ball. 3-1.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Moses Alou.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Moses Alou, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Nationals 2 and the Marlins nothing. Ready for another chance? Edgar Renteria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Renteria.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Striding in once again, Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sheffield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And he takes a called strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
In now, Jeff Conine as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. One there. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
First baseman number 4. Greg
now in the box,
Colburn.
Greg Colburn. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out. Strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up now, Larry Walker.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the fourth, right fielder Larry Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher Darren Fletcher.
Settling in now, Darren Fletcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box now, Will Cordero, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Brown comes up with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Ready now, Cliff Floyd. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Conine sprinting after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit out toward second. Reined in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Sean Berry, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Standing in, Brett Barber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brett Barber.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. grounded to short. Cordero takes it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark Kotsay.
So digging in now, Mark Kotsay. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Walker is there, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jerry Brown.
Stepping in, Jerry Brown. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Cordero. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Kirk Reeder. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Reeder.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Now here it comes. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
1-2 now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often, and anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Digging in once again, Marcus Grissom. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is hit hard up the middle. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Mike Kensing.
Into the box now, Mike Kensing. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to second for 1, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The batter, left fielder, Moses Alou.
So stepping in, Moses Alou, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. I'd 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now at the plate, Larry Walker. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. High and away, not close. 3-0. Here's the 3-0. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. The runner scores from second. Alou rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. They've doubled their lead now to 4-0.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Standing in now, Darren Fletcher, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins nothing. Charles Johnson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Charles Johnson.
Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Charles Johnson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, Benito Santiago. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Walker moves over, and that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. They're down 4-0. Mike Myers is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Mike Myers.
Ready for another shot now. Will Cordero. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Will Cordero.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And the pitch. Nope. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that, and he still gets a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Left Floyd.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Sean Berry will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Berry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. None out. Runners at first and second. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cordero rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
The pitcher, number 43, Kirk.
Ready once
Reeder.
again. Kirk Reeder, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a little surprising to see the bunt still on here, but he puts it down anyway. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Center fielder, number 9, Marcus.
Digging in to try it again. Marcus Grissom. First delivery to him on the way. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Barber will put this one away, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh. Striding in once again, Jeff Conine. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
It might be a little off the plate, but he's earned it. He's lived out there the whole game, and yes, the umpire is going to call it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Into the box now, Greg Colburn, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Second baseman, Brett Barber.
Ready for another chance. Brett Barber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Hit to short. And from deep in the hole, a jump throw to second. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here.
6.
One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So stepping in, Mark Kotze. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A man on third with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for one. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins 1. Digging in once again, Mike Kensing. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Renteria is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding in, Moses Alou. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now it's 2-0. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kotze is in pursuit, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Larry Walker 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kotze ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Standing in now, Darren Fletcher goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from second.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Will Cordero is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
The 0-1 lifted in the air out to right. Sheffield giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Washington.
Standing
First
in,
baseman.
Cliff Floyd. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, this is one of those advantage counts. Did a great job of working to get to this point and didn't miss the pitch.
Sean Berry.
In now, Sean Berry. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Conine is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 8 and the Marlins. Into the box now, Jerry Brown. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
0-1 pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Luis Castillo will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Luis Castillo.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching for
Jeff
Washington.
Shaw enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver on 2-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. flipped out the other way towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting,
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Stepping into the box, Edgar Renteria. From the stretch. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving stop. The second for one. Not in time.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it?
Number 9.
Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Into the box, Benito Santiago. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Grissom is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Miami. It's still an 8. Terry Matthews enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Terry Matthews.
Juan Bell is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Bell.
In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Renteria, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Center fielder number 9, Marcus Grissom.
At the plate, Marcus Grissom. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Hard liner but picked up on a hop on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
Now at the plate, Mike Kensing.
Mike Kensing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Sheffield coming in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box now. Moses Alou ripped down the first base line. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Gil Heredia will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Lou Frazier is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Jeff Conine. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Digging in, Greg Colburn. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's an 89-mile-an-hour fastball that he's looking at. But why did he look? Because it was great location. He hit a good spot. You can do that 89 if you're hitting your spots.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Brett Barber. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Grounded back up the middle. To his left. Cordero. Throw on to first is going to be in time. And the Nationals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. they absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Washington slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Kirk Reeder earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.